Namaskaram. Namaskaram, namaste, or namaskar is a Hindu greeting that says the light in me sees and acknowledges the light in you, or the God in me sees and acknowledges the God in you. My name is Marky Mendoza, and welcome to Reiki with Marky. This is your weekly tarot reading from April 3 up to 9, 2023. Here we are again to provide you with 8 different cards, 7 cards resonating the 7 energies of the day, 1 extra card to give us a theme for the week, and we are going to be using my new favorite. See how sparkly it is? This is going to be the Black and Gold Tarot. It's actually a traditional Rider-Waite tarot cards, but more sparkly. There are 2 types of cards that we will get in this reading. It can be a major or a minor card, and every time we get major cards, it's a representation of either a major blessing or it can be a major warning. And the minor cards will tell us how much effort we need to put in to manifest bigger blessings in the future. Let's start off with our Monday energy, and tomorrow this is going to be our card. Let's see. Blessings, blessings. Indeed, it is a blessing. We are, again, just like how it happened last week, we are starting off the week with a very amazing card. We have the Lovers card. The Lovers card is a very good energy for love in many aspects because it literally not just talks about love and the aspect of happiness in romantic relationships, but can also be applied in our career. So also at the same time, if you are working on something in your career aspect, you're working on a deal, you're working on a project, you are absolutely here for such a great treat because you are going to manifest well tomorrow. So that means anything that we've been waiting for quite some time will come full fruition tomorrow. Tomorrow is such a good day for blessings. So once we're able to receive the blessings, remember, it will always pay off to be a bigger blessing to everybody else around us. What a way to start our week. Let's keep the ball rolling and let's see what the Tuesday energy is about. And the Tuesday energy is, here we go. Okay, here's a very strong reminder for everybody. We have a minor card, and this is the 5 of Cups. Now, every time we have cups in our card, it can represent 2 things. It can represent a form of emotion. It can also represent a form of success. This is actually both. Now, on our Tuesday energy, there will be blessings that we will be receiving, and this is a little piggyback for our Monday energy, but there can be things that go in our way in the right direction that we planned it to be, but there can be some little things that may not necessarily reflect the same. Now, here is a strong opportunity where emotions can overflow because remember, every time that we have some expectations that we are also anticipating and it may not work out the way we should or the way we planned it to be, first of all, it can also trigger us emotionally, and that is our human side. Every single human being has a tendency to do so because, again, emotions are meant to be felt and experienced. But remember to count every single blessing that we have. Anything that manifests fully, and if it turns out to be something that's favorable, because it is meant for us to experience these blessings. But those that are not going to resonate the same, it does not mean that it is a form of punishment, but rather what this is an opportunity for us to learn something. So remember, every single time that the energies of challenges are there, the first thing that we should always ask is that, God, what are you teaching me in this experience? What are the things that I will be learning in the process of me undergoing this experience? Keep an open mind and heart because remember, on this day, strong emotions can overflow, but the moment that our emotions will be the center of our attention, then there's a tendency for us to not see what the lesson is or what the wisdom that is waiting for us. So once we're able to acknowledge and accept that there are some things that may have not gone the way we are expecting it to be, remember to keep an open mind and heart and to see what the message and the wisdom is waiting for us. In the end, everything is a blessing. Well, let's see what our Wednesday energy is and let's see what kind of blessing we're going to be receiving on this day. Here we go. Wow, Wednesday, we are going to be very busy. Wednesday, we have the 8 of Wands. Now, every time, I love how sparkly it is. So, the Wednesday card every time we have ones in our card, it's a resonating energy of hard work and effort. And definitely Wednesday is going to be full of energy because there are many things that we need to do. Do not be surprised if your day is going to be full of your schedule. Your to-do list can be a little overwhelming, and that means there is a strong tendency that even at night, even the time that we're supposed to be done at work, you may find yourself still working on something. This is not literally going to be limited to our aspect of career. Do not be surprised that as the to-do list is going to be filled with our deliveries, commitments, and responsibilities for the career aspect, do not be surprised that also even on the personal aspect of life, there are many things that we need to fulfill as well. So gear up with a lot of patience and love on this day because it can be overwhelming. Let's see what the Thursday energy is about. Thursday energy, here we go. Wow, we have another major blessing, everybody. We have the Temperance card. Now, the Thursday energy is a very strong reminder that whatever decisions we need to make, it comes with a very balanced mind and heart. So this day, it's a day to make decisions. It's a day for us to make major decisions, not limiting to one aspect of life. It can be in your career, but mostly majority of this can be involving your career or your business. But at the same time, there can also be personal decisions here and there, relationships, anything that's related to your spiritual path or your spiritual journey, and even anything that concerns your goals, dreams, and aspirations in the future. Whatever decision, major decision that we are needing to happen and manifest on this day, you are guaranteed to have a very solid answer. Either it's going to be a strong yes, a strong no, or really it's a strong call for you to pause a little if you are truly uncertain of what decision you're going to make. But remember, on this day, your answers will be clear. Either it's a hard yes or no, or that yes, it's clear that we really need to look at it further and discern further in this particular decision of yours. So make sure no matter what we need to work on this day, you are guaranteed that you are going to be having a very sound decision on this one. Let's see what our Friday energy will be. And our Friday energy is blessings, blessings. We are ending this day with such a huge blessing. We have the Ace of Pentacles. And every time we have pentacles in our card, it's of course ka-ching, ka-ching. So yes, there are many blessings, of course. Primarily material blessings are going to be overflowing on this day because look at how big the blessing is. This is also resonating a little unexpected blessing, and it's not going to be again limited to the material aspect. There are also blessings that are not materially manifesting. It can be in the form of a good news because you hear some good news from a friend and you're going to be very happy for these people, or it can be for a relative, or it can also be good news for the people around us. And here's a strong reminder. Here's a strong reminder of how the cards will pan out. Most especially if these are minor cards. Every single time that the minor cards will gonna be manifesting in our cards, there's a strong tendency that the card will be directly, either you directly experience it, or there can be people around you that are experiencing the energy and you are able to witness or experience it with them. So that means the energies that we're gonna be getting, most especially on this day, can be directly felt or manifested on your own energy, or it can be on other people around us. But definitely, it will be overflowing with blessings, both material and non-material. So that means very strong emotions of happiness and excitement will be felt on this day. So as early as now, congratulations for your hard work and effort. It truly does pay off. Now, before we continue with our card, please do enjoy our daily shorts. We have our daily shorts here in YouTube, also in our TikTok accounts, Facebook and Instagram as well. But I apologize for the couple of days that I wasn't able to post because I just got back from Bangkok, but only to announce you will be seeing me in Bangkok again in just a few days. So I'm going to be back on another business trip. So you will be seeing a lot more of Bangkok and my daily readings there, so watch out. Now, let's see what our Saturday reading is. Saturday energy is, here we go. We are overflowing with blessings again. Saturday, we are continuously receiving blessings. We have the Queen of Pentacles. And again, every time we have Pentacles, it's ka-ching, ka-ching. So yes, overflowing blessings here and there, but this is clear. material blessings will definitely unfold for us. Now, unlike the Friday energy wherein there are some unexpected blessings that will come in the way, this is something that we fully anticipated because this is something that we worked hard for. So, there can be things that you've worked just recently, it will manifest fully, it will manifest right away, or this can also be something that you've been nourishing for a time. You've been cooking this blessing for some time, and the right divine timing for you to experience the fullness and the richness of what you cooked is definitely going to manifest on this day. So that means there are strong blessings materially primarily that you will feel today, which will also allow you to also consider, now I've worked hard for this and I have finally received the blessing. What can I do so that I can further nourish this blessing and continuously grow this? I cannot fully express how every time we have these blessings, I will never fail to remind everybody that it always has to come with a responsibility to always save for the rainy days. It's already April, and I'm pretty sure most of you have been watching the global news recently, and I have been mentioning since November last year that we are going to be facing a global recession, and most countries are now experiencing the global recession here and there. So make sure that once blessings are received, yes, there's a good opportunity for us to celebrate our wins, celebrate our success, our hard work and effort. We have to reward ourselves, but never miss out on giving a good opportunity to save for the rainy days. Now let us see what the Sunday energy will be, because this week so far is truly full of blessings. So let's see how we will continue the blessing on Sunday. Here we go. Decisions here and there. We have the Two of Swords. Now every time we have swords in our card, it can represent two things. It can represent both wisdom and can also be a weapon. This is actually both, but there is definitely guidance for us. Now, every time that this card manifests, this card is telling us that we are needing to make a crucial decision in which the goal is for us to not have any forms of bias. Because, just like how the card is depicting, there is a tendency for us to keep a blind eye on things, or to see only a different portion of this experience without considering all angles, in which is a very important tool for a strong balanced discernment process will manifest. It is very important for us to make decisions that are not just crucially we are able to do just because of one aspect of possibility that it will bring good things. Like if there's supposedly the pros and cons, we are just mainly focusing on the pros and not literally preparing for whatever we need to prepare for. And this is a strong warning for everybody that every single time that we are faced in any decision making, not just limited to this day, make sure that all angles of the situation are all well covered, because it should also stand as a proper training for us to discern well. Because every time we have these opportunities, these are the ways wherein we tend to plant seeds in which we will harvest in the future. So what kind of fruits of hard work and effort would you want to harvest in the future? It all starts on this day. Make sure that you leave out any opportunities of biases so you can see through whatever blessing you need to manifest. This week is truly amazing. It's going to be full of blessings. A little warning here and there, but what is the theme for this week? Let's see what this week is about. Here we go. What a very good reminder. We have the 10 of Cups. And see how happy this card is, because every time we have the cups again, it's a resonating energy of success and emotion, and this is actually both. Whatever energy we're going to be fulfilling this week, it's going to solidify what our goals, dreams, and aspirations for the future is. This is definitely going to answer a lot of those doubts and fears and worries that we have been processing, only because there is less assurance, or at the same time, there can be less opportunity for us to work hard and to essentially give our best every time we need to plant those good seeds. Just like how springtime happens, we all have an opportunity to have a clean slate. But oftentimes, if we are less mindful and aware of what the strong discernment process we should be applying in every decision making that we have to face, we leave out an opportunity of anticipating how we can also secure blessings in the future. it can also be another opportunity for us to just train ourselves with a better decision making process that will also be an inspiration for others. Every single time that you become very successful in your discernment process and you are starting to harvest all of these blessings, the people around us, the people that we love, will never unsee your efforts. And by that, they can also take inspiration with the very good success story you're creating. So remember, at the end of the day, this is not only for you, but the kind of hard work and effort that you're putting in for your own energy that will manifest in your own life is something that others can truly feel blessed about as well. That's it for our weekly reading. And if you do like this episode, please do not forget to give it a good thumbs up. Never forget to like, share, and subscribe in our YouTube channel. Watch out for our daily shorts, and I'm going to fulfill it. I know it's going to be a busy week again for me, but remember to keep trusting the process. Share this video to everybody, and for now, namaskaram, and trusting that our week will be fully blessed.